everyone, my name is Rihanna and welcome to my channel. This hair is from the Wapora store on Amazon. It comes with 2 hair clips, a crochet hook, and hair jewelry. This is their synthetic Yaki French curl braiding hair. It's 18 inches, color 1B, and it's a loose wave type of curl. It also comes with 6 packs of hair. The hair does feel thick, but very soft, silky, and bouncy. The curls also look nice and pretty uniformed. The hair doesn't smell bad, but it does have a hair store smell to it, and the ends of the hair look pretty full. But at first glance, each pack of hair looks very small, like it doesn't have much braiding hair. But when you cut the tie, you can see that it's actually a good amount in each pack. It looks like it's 2. This is actually me 3 hours into braiding, and I had only used half a pack of braiding hair. And before that, I had decided to make my braids really small because I was worried it wouldn't be enough hair, but of course it ended up being enough. At this point, I was also wondering if my braids were too small, but now I'm going to show you an example of how I braided my hair. So first, I put a small amount of Shine and Jam on my roots and a medium-sized amount of Cantu coconut curling cream throughout the rest of my hair and worked it through. Then I grabbed this small amount of braiding hair and I split it into 2 even sections. Then I overlapped and connected them like so. And next I did this finger motion. Watch closely because I'm not sure exactly how to explain it, but I basically put the hair into 3 sections because that's how I'll start my braid. And this isn't normally how I start a braid. I'll show you how I normally start one next, but I split my real hair into 3 sections and attached each to the 3 sections of the braiding hair like this. You're probably like, oh, what? Yeah, I wanted to try something different, but then I pulled on my hair tightly but not too tight to create a secure knot at the top. These braids are not knotless. I have yet to do those. And I'm just attaching the braiding hair to my real hair, and then I just braided my hair down as normal, making sure to keep the braid neat and tight. Once I was sure the braid was secure, I switched my hands to braid in a more comfortable position, like an underhand braiding position. This way I can braid faster. And I also put some more Shine and Jam on my hair to get it to blend better with the braiding hair so that I don't have all these flyaway pieces sticking out. I'm not that good with tucking my real hair under the braiding hair. It's something I'm working on, but that's also hard when you have like small braids like this. I also don't blow dry my hair or put heat on it. After I wash my hair, I usually braid it into a few big braids and I just let it air dry that night into the morning. But yeah, so I braided my hair a little past where my real hair ended. And I grabbed a small piece of the hair and wrapped it around the end of the braid a few times to create secure knots so the braid wouldn't unravel. Now, you could cut this small piece of hair off or just pull it out, but I decided to leave it on there and kind of hide it in between the rest of the braiding hair. So I'm going to show you the way I normally start my braids. It's not that much of a difference. And again, I do have a better tutorial on how to do box braids in the description. But with this way, I just split my real hair into 2 parts. And I attach each part to 1 piece of braiding hair. So that's 2 pieces of braiding hair, which leaves the 3rd piece of braiding hair on its own with none of my real hair attached to it. And then I just braid tightly, creating that knot to start the braid. And of course, after that, I just braid down as normal. Again, a little past where my real hair ends, and I make a knot around the end of the braid so the braid doesn't unravel. And this is how my hair looked at roughly 6 hours into me doing it, and I had used about 3 packs of the hair. It always takes me longer to do the top of my hair than the bottom. So this is the final product. I really do like this style. It's lightweight, cute, and curly. My parts also look neat. And it took me about 13 hours to braid my hair, which isn't too bad for me. It usually takes me like 2 days, but I didn't braid my hair all the way down to the ends of the braiding hair, which saved me a lot of time. And I used 5 packs of hair. I actually have about a pack and a half left, so not bad. And I was worried the braids would be too small, but I like this size. And if I made them larger, it would have been harder to knot the ends of each braid. This hair is from the Waporia store on Amazon, and it comes with a crochet hook, 2 hair clips, and 4 pieces of hair jewelry. It also comes with 6 bundles or packs of hair, and it is synthetic French curl braiding hair. It's 24 inches, an ombre color of 1B/30/27. It's also really soft, bouncy, and doesn't have a bad smell to it. And as you can see, the hair is pretty long. For reference, I'm 5'3". Also, this is how much hair comes in 1 pack or bundle of hair. It's a good amount, and the hair easily splits apart. And this is how far I got with 1 bundle or pack of hair. My braids are also small, and I usually require less hair for the back of my head than I do for the middle and top. So to start the braid, I put a small amount of Shine and Jam on my roots. Then I use Cantu coconut curling cream. You don't have to do this. I just like that it softens and moisturizes my hair. Next, I take the braiding hair and pull apart the small section of hair that I'll be using for the braid, and the hair pulls apart fairly easy. Then I divide that small section of hair into 2 even pieces. And once I have those 2 pieces, I overlap them like so. And I grab the spot that joins the pieces of hair and pull away any excess hair so that it doesn't get in the way while I'm braiding. Next, I position my fingers to braid the hair. So now I basically have 3 pieces of braiding hair. I split my real hair into 2 sections and attach each section to a piece of the braiding hair like this. Then I start the braid, making sure my grip is firm and tight so that the start of the braid or the knot won't slip or become loose. And once I know the braid is secure, I just start braiding down as normal, keeping my grip nice and tight though. And I do want to warn you that this hair is a little slippery, especially when starting the braid off. But once I have braided the hair down an inch or 2, I switch my hands into this underhand braiding position so that I can braid a little faster. I also apply more Shine and Jam to my hair as I braid, especially on my ends to try to reduce flyaways and smooth out my real hair. I then braid down to at least where my real hair ends. And once I'm ready to end the braid, I knot the hair so that the braid doesn't unravel. But even if the braid does unravel, if you've braided your hair tight, it's unlikely that the braid will come undone and completely fall out. So I take a very small and thin piece of hair and tie it around the end of the braid very tightly, at least 3 times. that is done, I hide that piece of hair in between the other curly hair from the braid so that the small piece of hair blends better and doesn't stick out. And I know some people also like to glue the end of the braid, and this is how far 2 bundles or packs of hair got me. This is 3 bundles. This is 4 bundles. And I used a total of 4.5 packs or bundles of the braiding hair. It took me about 14 to 15 hours over the course of 2 days to braid my hair, but I think the hair turned out really cute. I love the curls and the ombre look, and I didn't get much tangling of the hair while I was braiding, but it was a little difficult to start some of the braids, as I said, because the hair was a little slippery. I also made the braids small so that it would be easier to put the hair into different styles like ponytails, and just showing you a close-up of my parts. But the curls at the end of the braids did start looking really frizzy, and I didn't like that. It also was a little matted here and there. You had to pull it apart, but I just ran my fingers through it and the hair would be okay. Also, I want to note that I didn't really put any product in the hair though, and the curls from this braiding hair were also a little itchy. And I've done this hairstyle before from the same brand, just with the black color, and I think that hair is a little better than this ombre color. I'll link that video in the description below. Let me know what you guys thought of this style and if you'd wear it. Also, let me know what other videos you want to see from me. And as always, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.